What is going on, everyone? Jeremy here from MTG headquarters, getting caught up from the pre-release weekend. I know I had a flurry of videos. This will come out probably on Tuesday or late Monday, so be sure you don't miss my Amonkhet pre-release vlog, my just over half of a booster box of Amonkhet opening, a bit of news about a game store that may be jacking pre-release prize packs, and much more. But today, I'm going to talk about the new Planeswalker decks for Amonkhet. I've been on the record as saying I think the Amonkhet Planeswalker decks are a significant improvement over the intro decks because they offer fewer options, which is always good when trying to appeal to new customers. And they're significantly better because it's more like a completed deck than a group of cards. Also, they include Planeswalkers, which is great for new players. These intro decks or Planeswalker decks are meant for new players or super casual players, but they're fun to play against each other, and they're available at the link in the description below if you want to read more about them. Now, I'm going to open them both, starting with Liliana. She is the Death Wielder, and again, if you're not sure what's going on with these Planeswalker decks, basically, each set will have two versions of a Planeswalker. In this particular set, we've got Gideon and Liliana. They may see some EDH play, but the idea is that they're not so powerful that they would see any standard or modern play. Eventually, Wizards will screw up, I'm sure. Oh, on the back, we've got get started playing Magic right away. Harness the power of death itself to deliberate and destroy all who stand in your way, then raise a horde of undead minions to overwhelm your enemies. Call on the dark magic of Planeswalker Liliana Vess with a card unique to this deck to claim ultimate victory. Now, they are standard playable, but, you know, not sure many people would want to. The foiling on these looks pretty good. We've got a bit of bend, which you can pick up on this camera. She's a 7-mana, 5 loyalty Planeswalker. And then let's look at the Z deck. You also get 2 booster packs. So for a lot of people, they buy these Planeswalker decks for like, I want to crack some packs. You can get some invocations in there should you want. Now, at the link in the description, you can read more about these decks because there's nothing random about them. So we have Channeler Initiate, Oracle's Vault, Liliana's Influence ×2, Doombill. I thought the -1/-1 mechanic was very powerful in limited play. It will probably be very powerful in casual play. Here we have that Crocodile, Decimator Beetle. We've got, I'd like to see some rare lands in here, but whatever. Trial of Ambition. We've got Trials, Cartouches. That's a fun little interaction. So we've got the cartouche and trials in each color. Then as an exercise, I like to, in general, just pretend like I'm you. Like we're just trying to make this deck a little bit better. I'm going to give away these decks eventually because that's what I do. I want more people to play Magic the Gathering, and I've got my part. We'll talk about it at the end of the video. So let's open our packs and pretend that this is what we bought and see if we get anything to help our Liliana deck out. Greater Sandworm, that's probably not going to help. Cartouche, I think we have enough cartouches. Cartouches are the new, what are those mana artifacts that were everywhere? God, I can't think of them. Onward to Victory, Vizier of Remedies, Limits of Solidarity, and a Gideon's Intervention. Hey, you know what? I didn't notice. Is that a big miss? We didn't get any tokens. We didn't get any counter tokens. That's a huge miss, isn't it? Yeah. That's bad. Unless I missed them, if I were going to grade this, that's an oversight, definitely. Because, I mean, newer players are going to be the ones that, like, enjoy the kind of the cheeky, like, brick counters and all that stuff. Enigma Drake, Trueheart Duelist, Grave Digger. Might play that in the deck. And Prepare to Fight. A foiled Honored Crop Capitan. Oh, at least we got one of those. But you probably should have included a little bit, you know, some more counters, just in case. What if they got booster packs without them? I'll put those in the Planeswalker deck. Now let's look at Gideon. Martial Paragon. Get started playing Magic the Gathering right away! Use your courage and passion to assemble a massive army, then empower it with the strength to drive your foes into the ground. Stand alongside the Planeswalker Gideon Jara with a card unique to this deck to lead your allies to glory. Again, you have the 60-card deck, 2 Amonkhet booster packs, the Power Down Gideon, but we'll probably see some play in some Gideon, Oops All Gideon's decks, because why wouldn't you? Print quality looks great. I always worry about that bendo. Let's see. I am a big fan of Liliana. So, you know, I don't know if I'm going to like her deck better, but let's look at it. And again, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can kind of look them over too. Purchase these from my local game store, where you should too if you can, but if you can't, you can buy them at the link. Hazard's Favor. Glorybound Initiate. This card is really good. I mean, at least in draft or limited, it's very difficult to deal with. I mean, yes, it dies to like a shock or something, but if you don't have spot removal, you can get behind really fast. 2 Gideon's Resolves. So Gideon's deck is about going wide, pumping them up. Looks like. I don't know. That seems like it might be the better deck. I don't know how balanced they're going to be. Like, -1/-1 counters are great. But unless they're global abilities, global effects, you're going to get overrun. There are cards that do that. We've got Cartouches and Trials at the end, just like the other one. Electrify. Electrify. Where are you, Liliana? I wanted to double check her ability as a Planeswalker, because if it's to all creatures, then they're more balanced. Put a 1/1 on up to 1 target creature. Yeah, I don't know. The Gideon deck seems pretty good at first blush, right? If I had like 2 minutes to pick a deck, that's what I would have picked. Let's see what we open in Les Booster Packs. Again, these are for new or casual players, so no, you can't take them to FNM. No, I wouldn't take them to FNM. But they're also for people that are impatient and want to open a few Amonkhet packs, like me. Well, I probably wouldn't buy these if not for the channel, right? But Nest of Scarabs, Sheffet Monitor. Oh, I missed an uncommon. Hepatora's Mark. And then Throne of the God Pharaoh. This will be great in this deck because you're going to go wide. And they take 1 damage for each of your tapped creatures. That would go in the deck. Probably. Because then when you swing, you're doing damage on top of that too. Start to finish. Cast out. Very good. Vizier of Tumbling Sands. We are luckier with these cards fitting. We have Mouth to Feed. Gotta love making those hippos. And a Foil Essence Scatter. That's nice. That might be worth a few bucks one day. Although that card's been printed a ton. So, hey, if you want to win one of these, all you have to do is drop a comment down below and make sure you like the video. That's it. I'll use YouTube random comment selector and reply to your comment. And I will mail this anywhere in the world. I'm always a big fan of helping people start Magic. I'll pick 2 winners. I'll send 1 to one and 1 to the other. Good luck to everyone. Or, you know, if you win and you already play, maybe you can give one of these to a friend. Either way, I appreciate all of you. sticking with me. And we've got a lot of Amonkhet content coming here at the end of April and early into May. Appreciate you all. We'll talk to you again real soon.